We got a great big convoy through the day. It's Encore Big Convoy. That's what happens when you try to say convoy and encore at the same time. You get Encore. Yes, this is Encore Big Convoy. Anyways, this video introduction has been a complete disaster already. Yes, this is Takara Tomy Beast Wars Transformers Encore Big Convoy, or in other words, Woolly Mammoth Optimus Prime. Or Optimus Primal, however you really want to say it. He's Big Convoy. That's basically the only name this version of Convoy / Optimus Prime has ever known. Yeah, he's from 1999. He's an old one. He's an oldie but a goodie. You can see this is a Takara Tomy import because it has almost no English on it. Yeah, this is a really cool re-release, re-deco of Big Convoy. But he's in like the anime colors, the anime that I've never seen. I've never delved into the world of Transformers anime. I've just like all the late 80s, 90s Transformers anime. I've never delved into that world. But I love the toys from them. And this is Big Convoy. Yeah, he's a woolly mammoth. I like reviewing weird Optimus Primes, like I reviewed Energon and then RID, and now it's Big Convoy. And yeah, I love the colors. They're so cool. Like, they're really accurate to the animes. Like, he's got like the nice, matte bright colors. He's really cool. He's a big guy too. Let's compare him to the figure I'm sure everyone has, Energon Sharkticon. Shout out to the Energon Sharkticon. I used him in my Blackout video. Really great figure, highly recommended. Honestly though, he's pretty cool. Even though he's got like most of his alt mode on his back. Just ignore that. So yeah, Big Convoy. He's cool. I mean, look at him. He's got a lot going on. He has most of the woolly mammoth just like hanging off of him. And what's not hanging off of him, he is holding as a massive woolly mammoth bazooka, which is crazy. It's got like a big old, like, just imagine the end of the trunk is like where all the, the smoke comes out whenever he fires this off, which has 2 missiles, and you fire it off by like turning this dial. So that's kind of cool how it's like a dial you turn. I don't want to fire them though. It's got like all these panels you can adjust however. Very big piece of thing. Just right there. But yeah, like, let's get in closer and look at the rest of his robot mode. So getting in closer, you can see his Maximal or Cybertron logo right there. And, I mean, his chest looks nice. It's got like this nice metallic red. You can flip it down and reveal the Matrix of Leadership, which is super cool in chrome. You don't see a lot of chrome stuff nowadays, so this is really, really cool. Kind of sucks though, the mold seam for the ball on the inside is crooked, so that bothers me, but it doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, you can get this out, and he can hold it, and it's cool, even though I wouldn't have him hold it because you might mess up the chrome. But yeah, really cool accessory, man. It's nice. I mean, it's the Matrix. What do you expect? You can see how it's tabbed in. I might be able to like get a screwdriver in there and straighten it because it kind of bothers me. I don't know why. You can see it's just keep it in there, man. Don't lose that gorgeous thing. So yeah, he's got that accessory. He's got this big old bazooka, as we've already spoken about. And let's just take this off. You can put it on him in the Mammoth mode. Basically, you put it on like how it was in the for transformation. It's got that clip there, and it's got that there. And you just clip it on, and it's basically just on his back. You can like have it like this too. It's a mess. Just either have him hold it or leave it off, because it's honestly a cool bazooka. It really is. I don't know what these exactly are. They flip out from under his arms, and he holds them kind of like tonfas. I guess they're tonfas. That's what they're giving me the vibes of. They're painted gray, so when you put them in the hands, like, the paint's gonna wear off. But who really cares about the paint on a tab, right? So yeah, he's got like these tonfas under his hands, which are kind of cool. You can still have him hold things from above. He has missiles in his legs that you can fire by pressing this. Very Beast Wars Megatron-ish. You can see he's got like these big old Hulk missiles. Very Megatron-like. Except they're on his shins instead of his hips. His hips, he's got these big old things that are basically the feet to the woolly mammoth. And then, man, this thing is just crazy. He's got the tusks on the shoulders. He can flip them like this and have missiles, which is cool. They can even move the ear back if you want to and lift that up, sort of like the gimmick in the beast mode. But I don't really know why you'd want to do that. I guess if you want to like make it an attack in robot mode, it still kind of works. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. It's cool he's got that going on. Gotta talk about that head sculpt, though. That is so Optimus Prime. Look at it. I love it. It's so Optimus Prime. It's so good. Man, I love it. Ooh, I just love me like weird, quirky Optimus Prime variants. And this is just one of the coolest. I'm sure there's some purists that are like, it's Big Convoy, it's not Optimus Prime. Clearly, we can establish Convoy and Optimus Prime are the same thing. They are. They basically are, okay? Let's lay that to rest. Leo Convoy, Big Convoy, they're all, how about Rodimus Convoy? That's something different. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. He's got really nice stiff ball joints at the shoulders. He's got hinges and ball joints at the elbows. He's got a waist swivel, which is crazy. It's for transformation, I think. But still, he's got a waist swivel, which is cool. He's got hips that click forward. They can move out. You can have a thigh swivel. Don't launch the missile. You have like a double jointed knee, which is really nice. And you've got like an individual foot, like heel and toe articulation. I don't know. It's not really that good. You can kind of see I feel like the heel and the toe just struggle to align, and it makes him difficult to stand at times. So you really have to make sure he has a nice sturdy stance, especially when you have that big old bazooka. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the robot mode. Really cool, dude. Really cool robot. So unfortunately, this guy almost has a perfectly, like, nice transformation. But unfortunately, even though it is, like, a total mess of panels, you can't... Well, I just went flying. You cannot transform him with the missiles. That one also just went flying. I know where they are, but that's great. You cannot transform him with the missiles in those parts. So that's really unfortunate. I really wish you could. So, I've transformed this guy a few times, so I think I can do this all right. But it's been like a week. So, let's see. So you get those kind of folded in, and then we hinge that up. You can see how the ears sort of go in on their own. We get that up, and then he's got a woolly. We got that that goes like that, but that also does that, and then that. Yeah, he's. It's a bit of a convoluted mess. It is. Oop! That just popped out. That's not good. That's because I didn't move that first. Move that first, and then move that into position. Oh, there we go. Parts are made to pop off and reattach. I think some Transformers say that, like on the boxes. They say like some parts are meant to, you know, remove and reattach. Then you tab the hands in right there, which is nice. A lot of arms and hands just have to kind of dangle and hang. So, I mean, that is essentially what arms and hands do anyway, right? They dangle and hang. And then we got the upper half of the body done. Then the lower half, I do believe you rotate the waist. And then, do you rotate the waist? I think you do. Yeah, you do, because then you gotta, like, you essentially, like, ooh, okay, this is where, like, all these panels collide. You have to move this like this first. And to actually give you the clearance, that kind of hinges out the foot. Well, or it just pops off. Yikes. Okay. So you get it like that, and then you get that panel off, and then you hinge these like this. Oh my goodness. We're getting there, don't worry. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Hinge out like that. And then these panels will slot in to the neck. Or do they tab? Yeah, they tab. So that'll give us the front legs. And then just get all that sort of nice and squozen. Get these panels sort of lined up. How they do. Ooh, oh geez. Okay. Whoa! Oh no! Okay, so yeah, one thing with panel formers, Because this guy is a straight-up panel former, right? No denying it. Like, this guy is 99% panels. You always have to attach the panels. And one thing is always these double-jointed knees. That's always something with Transformers. It's like, how do you hinge the knees? That's always the struggle. How do you hinge the double-jointed knees? Do you do it on the upper hinge or the lower hinge? And I think for this, it's the upper hinge. I think that's what I'm doing wrong. So yeah, that's always something irritating with Transformers. You have to figure out which exact hinge do you have to hinge for the knees. Then you get those in. And for some reason, they just designed it so the missiles they don't have enough clearance. And for whatever reason, you just cannot have that perfectly lined up. Then you get these sort of in position. And then I think they just kind of... Yeah, they rest there for now, and then the kibble tabs them in. Because we still have the whole missile rack. Because this is only part of a woolly mammoth. He's kind of missing the entire top half. So this is another one of those toys where if you lose the accessory, sorry, little Jimmy, you just have half of a woolly mammoth now. Or I should say little Orokusaki. That's the first Japanese name I could think of. Flip in this tab, flip that in. And then you can keep these missiles in for the bazooka, which is nice. But then we will tab in the top right there. Hinge it down. Slightly split the mammoth parts. Reattach it. And then now we just have a mess of panels to work with again. And this is where it gets fun. Because you have to work with panels again. So those panels kind of line up and attach like so. And then the legs attach to the butt panel. Ooh, come on. Almost there. One last tab. One last tab. Come on. There we go. And he's a little gappy, like panel formers tend to be, but he's all properly transformated. There we go. There we have Big Convoy in his woolly mammoth mode. And I gotta say, man, this is pretty cool. Woolly mammoth transformer. Who would have thunk? Who would have done the thunkin'? Yeah, this is nice. Basically a brick. It has 0 articulation. It is a brick of an alt mode. Absolute brick. Here it is again with the Sharkticon. I want to ride the woolly mammoth. Do it, Sharkticon, do it! You only have 2 seconds. I will do... Nah! His 2 seconds were up. But yeah, it does have a couple gimmicks. Like the ears. You can hinge those back and then the tusks move up. I don't think tusks can be articulated on an actual elephantine creature, but this toy can do it. And then also, this is a really nice gimmick. The trunk, you can see it's all segmented and everything, and it has a screw right there. That's because you can move it up, which is really cute. It's a cute little gimmick. You can move it up. You can see he's got a mouth in there with unpainted, creepy teeth. So that's kind of creepy. I feel like they should have just left the teeth out. That just looks creepy. But he does have, like, proper painted eyes. He's actually got, like, nice painted eyes this time because, I mean, it's based off the anime, so they wanted to make it look more anime accurate. Yeah, you can see, I think it's like a coil that you're moving in there. You can kind of see the coil in there. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool mammoth. There is like an attack mode. I'm not even going to show it. Does the box show it? Please tell me the box shows it so I don't have to show it. Because, yeah, it's a waste. Basically, you flip the bazooka. Like you flip the, you know how the bazooka attaches. You flip that, and then you flip that part. That is... No. Ew. 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 Yeah, no one wants to see guns coming out of a woolly mammoth. That is just not right. There we go. There's Big Convoy. Said and done. The woolly mammoth transformer. He's cool. I like him. He's nice. I spent some money on him. I think he was like $50. So yeah, I got him on a really good deal, by the way, though. So yeah, maybe, you know, if that seems a little too rich for your blood, maybe pass on him. But this is a Japanese import reissue figure from a figure that is like 22 years old. So yeah, I think it's worth the price. I really like it. It's cool. I still need a Leo Convoy, however you say that. I still need him. I have the Cybertron repaint of Leo Breaker, but I want like the proper one. So I still need him. I have the original Optimus Primal. I don't have the Bat one yet, so I'm getting there. So yeah, there we go. Awesome, awesome figure. Highly recommended. It's a weird one, but it's a good one. Just a note, my brother will be amused by this. They repainted this into Ultra Magnus in like the white Optimus Prime colors for a convention or a club or whatever. And they called him, what was it, Ultra Mammoth. Something like that. Ultra Mammoth! Which is funny. It's kind of a funny name. Ultra Mammoth. But yeah, Big Convoy. Also a funny name. We got a great big convoy up through the night. I only know that song because of Grand Theft Auto, like everyone else my age. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.